Hi everybody, just a quick contract tip for you, and it has to do with seeing something marketed for a listing and how that translates to a contract. So, Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta and director of the Real Estate Academy of America. And today's brief tip, just as a reminder that just because a seller is marketing something, whether that be in an MLS service, on a flyer, anything like that, if it is not in the contract, the seller is not obligated to go through with whatever it is they are marketing. So what do you mean? Well, let's say a seller is marketing that they will pay for a 1-year home warranty for a buyer at closing. Great. Let's say that the seller says they're giving a cosmetic allowance, repair allowance of X amount of dollars. Or a seller is giving a buyer concession of X amount of dollars to be used for any purpose whatsoever. Or even compensation. In FMLS, compensation is allowed to be marketed in that MLS service. So you might know what a seller is indicating that they will pay as a co-op fee on behalf or a fee to the buyer's broker to offset the buyer's financial obligation. Wherever it is that a seller is marketing these concessions, whether it be in an MLS service, on a flyer, on a website, remember, buyer's agents, you need to add that to the contract. Marketing and advertising is not anything agreed to in writing signed by the parties. See my last video, or I don't know if it's the last one, but one of the other videos, I'll link it below. If it's not in the contract signed by the parties, it does not exist. So again, marketing and advertising is one thing, but it is not binding upon the parties unless it is in the contract. Remember also, when you write a special stipulation, you need to write what the parties are supposed to do, consequences if they fail to do it, by when they're supposed to do it, so forth and so on. So for example, home warranty, how much, who's to call it in, by when, and this provision shall survive closing in case you forget to call it in and get it on the closing settlement statement. Same thing with compensation. If it is advertised in FMLS, what the compensation is, agents, you are going to need that in writing with one of the many compensation forms. The buyer's broker compensation exhibit, the pre-showing compensation agreement, instructions to closing attorney, special stipulation, whatever it is where the parties negotiate compensation. Hope this contract tip helped you out. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta, director of the Real Estate Academy of America, satisfying your needs with service, innovation, and education. Bye. If you like that video, check out the one here. If you like the content on this entire channel, please click here to subscribe. I try to take even the most complicated of real estate situations and make them crystal clear. See what I did there? Real estate made crystal clear. Thank you guys so much for watching.